こんにちは、チャートマスターの根崎ゆきです。7月9日のセッションリーキャップ取っていきたいと思います。よろしくお願いいたします。それでは始めていきましょう。
Alright, let's start over here in the euro. Alright, we're looking for this to continue back up and then turn to the downside. Alright, so let's take this up to 240 so we can see the big picture. We're firmly into a downtrend. This was the bottom. I don't know if it's the bottom or a bottom, but as long as they sell dollars, then what's going to happen is that this is going to continue to go higher and higher. They could square this up all the way up to here and then make the turn to the downside and then take the trade here.
ユーロドルの240分です。今調整が入っていますと。で、スクエアアップキャンドルもあるので、戻してきてから売っていきたいよね。まずダブルボトムまで。そしてその次の大きなスペース取っていきたいよねと言ってます。
Alright, let me go back down here and see what our PSRs are over here. If I even have any. Alright, so I'm looking for this move. I'm looking for the resistances here, which will be support in the future.
で、今さらに下のターゲットを見るということで、前のダウントレンドのレジスタンスを取っていきましょうと。
One right here, right there. I got one right in. Yeah, I have none in there. This one right here. That creates that lower low. There's one right here, creates that lower low. This one right here creates that lower low. That one did not, but this set of twins did. And this one right here. Alright. If you don't know what I just did, go to the beginner's page. Alright. So now we can see where our opportunity is. Alright. When we get up here, if we make the turn right in this area right where we are, because we have squared that up, we're looking for that opportunity number one, and that opportunity number two, and this one number three. Alright. They could continue on up here to this, in which case they would square this up, and then we get this big trade to the downside, and then this.
下がってきたらここという風に取っていきたいよねということを言ってますね。
These two right here. Alright. So we're looking for a sell. Let me flip this around. Alright. But if they start buying dollars, it'll be really good for us. I'm on the 4 hour. That's what I do it on, Jim. I'm on the 4 hour, 240. That's where I do it all. We don't do it on less. British pound. All right, go up to the down to the 240. All right, so here's where we are. We have a big day chart trend to the downside. We can put this trend on here. Yeah.
ポンドドルですね。240分です。で、ピンクのデイチャートの大きなダウントレンドの中にあって、今また一つ240分のチャンネルを引きましたと。
Okay. So, day chart trend to the downside, 240 trend to the downside, heart line is proven right in here. This is a move up to continue down. That's probably the bottom right there, although this is the day chart bottom right here, this pink line here. Day chart bottom is either at 48.58 or it's at 47.85. It's right in there. All right. So this pullback has given us an opportunity now to be in position for the sell, probably not until the London session, okay?
戻ってきたら売りたいですよねと。で、ピンクの線がデイチャートのボトム。そして HSI があるので、ここまで下がってくる。ここがターゲットになるでしょうと言ってます。
Now, there's still a real danger that they need to come all the way up here and square this candle up here. So they can come all the way up to here before they make the turn. Alright, so you got to make sure you get a turn before you get this. This could be a turn here, or it could be a turn up here. I don't know which one's going to turn on, but whatever it does, we want to be a seller to the downside, down to 47.85 and maybe only 48.35. Right. Dollar CAD, we're in a bull flag. In a bull flag inside of a bull channel inside of an uptrend. So are we a buyer or a seller? A bull channel, bull trend, and a bull flag. Are we a bull? We're a bull. There's the opportunity right there, number one, and there's number two above here. All right.
ドルカナダですね、240分。今、アップトレンドが2つあって、で、ブルーフラッグですね、が出ているので、買いですよねと。ブレイクしてきたら1つ目、2つ目っていう風に買っていきたいねと言ってます。
So we're looking for these two trades right here. You're going to need to be above 158.65 before you take the trade, and it's got to be pushing that way, all right? And then above 60.23, you're going to double your position up here. Trade 1, trade 2, right here. We're looking for a target of 1.0700 up there. All right. Swissy, we are really on the sidelines here, all right? Because This could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the upside, or it could be a 1, 2, and a 3 to the downside. All right? But we don't know what it is, so I'd stay the heck.
ドルフなんですね。今どっち行くか分かりませんと。なので、これはやらない方がいいですねと。もうちょっと様子を見てからやりましょうと。で、1、2、3、4、5で上かもしれないし、ここが1で1、2、3ってなってくるかもしれないし、分かんないですよねと。様子を見ましょうと。
Swissy until we know what it is. We don't know what it is, so stay out of it. Dollar yen, we're waiting for a break to the upside. Now, if we get the break to the upside, I would not trade the dollar yen because there's so much resistance right in here. There's only about 35 pips here. But if the dollar yen breaks to the upside, you want to trade the yen crosses, all right, to the upside, all right?
ドル円ですね。240分チャートですけど、まあ上にブレイクしてくれるようだったら、まあここ取れるんですけど、まあその上、ターゲットがたくさんあるので、まあ見送りたいですよね。これを抜けてきてからやっていきたいよね。ということで、まあ黒線をやっていきたいよねってことを言ってます。
So we'll use this as our signal, all right? If they break to the upside, we go look for the other currencies. Right? Aussie dollar, we're looking for a sell-off. It's come up here now. This sell may occur here. It may go as high as here. We got this top here. So I don't know which one they're going to break on, but we're looking for an immediate trade down to the 618 fib at 89.78. Just call it 9,000. Right?
OG ドルですね。戻ってきてからこれも売っていきたいよねってことを言ってますね。
And when we get the turn and to the downside, we'll want to take it. Now you're going to have to be very careful when you get back to this 270 fib because this could very easily be a head and shoulders for the bounce to the upside. So you want to trade it to the 270 fib, hang on, you break it, you double your position down to the 9,000.
ヘッドのショルダーに気をつけなくちゃいけないので、まずは 0.270 のフィブ。で、そこを抜けてきたら618まで行きたいんですけども、そこで売り増しをしていきたいよねってことを言ってます。
Euro pound, Euro yen. Euro yen, we're waiting for the move to the upside. Alright, so we got a day chart trend to the upside, and sorry. Alright, we got a bull flag here. We're looking for this opportunity, trade number 1, and trade number 2 is a big.
ユーロ円ですね、240分。ブルフラッグにあります。なので、まあ買いですよねと。ブレイクしてきたら買い。1つ目、ここの HSI のターゲット。2つ目はもう上まで取っていきたいよねってことを言ってます。
This is a little dicey in here because this could very well be a head and shoulders. Alright, so we're going to have to wait for the dollar yen to break to the north. If the dollar yen breaks to the north, then you know that this is going to break to the north, and you want that trade and that trade. Alright. Alright, pound yen, same thing. We're waiting for the break to the north. Alright, up to the 240. Day chart trend. We've made the turn, and we got a 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking for 5. So 5 should probably end up here about 155 right in here, and maybe it's only going to go up to 153.
ポンド円ですね。1、2、3、4、5波にあるので、まあ上がってくるんじゃないでしょうかと言ってます。で、ターゲットここ、もしくはこの上まで行くかもしれないですよねと。
We'll see. But anyway, either way, there's a big opportunity here. If we can get out of the desert and get this thing going. Right now, it's not going. Right? So we'll just have to wait. Could just as easily be this could be nothing more than a retracement for a big down move. Right. So until we know what it is, wait. If you get confirmation, you're going to make that trade. You got 180 pips in there. You don't want to miss it. Up to 153.06. New Zealand, we pulled up. That's a good sign for us. We're in a descending wedge. We want to take the top off here, and once we make the turn, there's trade number 1, trade number 2, and trade number 3.
9ドルですね、240分。これ下がってきたら1つ目ここを打って、2つ目、3つ目っていう風に取っていきたいよねって言ってます。
To the downside. So we're right here where they can make the turn. So this is a good place for them to make the turn. But the problem is we're at the end of the session. So I'd wait until Singapore and see if we can get it, because you'll be stuck inside this wedge the whole time if you try to take it early. Wait for the momentum to come in. That means you're going to need traders in the market, which aren't going to come back in the market until Singapore this afternoon. And then we'll look for that opportunity. Aussie yen. All right, we're waiting for the move to the upside. All right, same thing. Watch the dollar yen. When the dollar yen moves up, then we want to trade this one. We got this area right in here. Target's already been taken out. That's the first trade. Second trade is a big one up here.
オージェンですね、240分。まあドル円を見ながら注意してやっていきたいんですけど、もうすでにターゲットは取っているので、まあとりあえず1つ目のターゲットまで。で、その次の上のターゲットまで取っていきたいよねってことを言ってます。
Here. All right. So we want to be trading above 92.25, up to 92.85, 60 pips there. A break of the 92.85, break, hook, and go. You want to double your position, and you're on your way to the R5 and this resistance cluster up here. A big wide open space with nothing to stop it but fibs in here. Euro pound, we want this trade. You need to get it today, tomorrow, or Wednesday, no later than Wednesday. And we're looking for the break of this ascending wedge. Got an ascending wedge, pretty simple to see that. And we're looking to be above 86.39. We want to trade it all the way up to 88.16.
ユーロポンドですね。今、エーセンディングウェッジっていうパターンにあって、ウェッジですよね。これ上に抜けてきたら、ここの大きなスペース取っていきたいよねってことを言ってます。
Big trade there, folks, for the euro pound. So above 83, make it 83.50. Be above 83.50 and double your position above 8,700 all the way up to 88.16. Euro Aussie, we can get one or the other. We can get a bounce here and back up into this trend up here. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got an A, B, C. So we could go start wave 1 up to the upside. This is also a breakout point. So if we get a breakout to the downside, you can see the first target would be the double bottom here, and then break, hook, and go. We're coming down to this double bottom, right?
ユーロ王子ですね。今、1、2、3、4、5、ABC の後の1波目が始まって上に行くか。もしくは今ブレイクポイントなので下に抜けてきたらここまでとりあえずこのダブルボトムまで取ってきてブレイクフック&ゴでもう一つ下を狙っていきたいよねってことを言ってます。
So we'll take either one of those. We don't care. We can trade both of them instantaneously. So the sell would be below 4,100. The buy, as long as they stay above 4,100, we're looking to be a buyer up to 4,270 and then all the way up to 4,400 roughly. All right. So either one, we're interested in. Euro CAD, Euro CAD is in a downtrend. It's broken out of that uptrend that was pretty well built. And structure says we got a 1, 2, 3. We're in the fourth wave. When that finishes, we'll look for the fifth wave down to here. It may only get to the day chart bottom. All right. Now the other thing is they could just be restructuring this. All right, to go to the upside, and that would be changing the trend as that trend was pretty steep. They'll now build a new trend, and maybe that's what it is. So until we know what it is, if it continues to move up, then you'll know it's a day chart trend, and they would adjust. I'll take this off so it no longer confuses me. All right, and you can see we had a head and shoulders up here. All right, so there's the break in the neckline. That's why that trade worked.
ユーロカナダですね、240分。まず今、デイチャートのトレンドがありましたけども、ブレイクしてきているので下がっていると。で、ここで反発してきて上に来る可能性もありますと。で、そうしたらトレンドラインを引き直しましょうということなんですけど、今ヘッド&ショルダーが見えていて、このネックラインをブレイクしてきたから下がってるんだよねってことを言ってます。
Down to the target, okay? So we could get a sell-off, and we were looking to come down to here. All right? But we could just as easily be a buyer here, okay? So just wait and see if it breaks this 3600. Break hooks and goes up to the upside, then you would plan on this being a day chart, this trend being in play. All right? Let me just draw that real quick so we know what it is. So I'm going to take it off of here. And change the color setting up the day chart. Well, how are you putting it as a day chart on your 240 chart? Because every 6 candles is a day. How many days we got in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. That's a month. Right there. There's a month.
で、今ちょっとデイチャートの線を引き直しましたよね。で、240分で引いたんですけど、これ1ヶ月分ここでありますので、引いてみましたと。
That's the day chart trend line. I'm on a 240, but I'm drawing it, so I know what it is. That's a 240 right there. So, what is it? I don't know yet. All right. If it breaks this 3600 heads up, I'll take this one off and trade the day chart trend. If it doesn't, turns to the downside, I know that this day chart trend is not what it is, and they're actually going to do the next wave to the downside. CAD yen. We're waiting for a break to the upside on this CAD. Follow the dollar yen. Wait for the dollar yen to give you the clue. All right. So there's the 240. It's a very, very steep trend, and that's not indicative of something that's really going to be good to trade. All right. So more than likely, let me take this off. I'm going to show you a different trend on here. If I come across this one right here and bring it down to here, notice how the heart line gets proven immediately. See that? I like.
体にですね、新しいトレンドを引いてみましたと。で、さっきのは急すぎたので、ちょうどいいトレンドラインというのを探して、こういうのを引いてみましたと。
Yeah. So see, I adjusted the trend because now I have more information. Alright, so we'll wait for a pullback here. Alright, we'll wait for a pullback to the heart line right in there and a bounce
で、今、トレンドラインの上にありますので、プルバックしてきてから買っていきたいですよね、ということを言ってます。
back up to here, and then this big trade right here. Alright, so let me take this off and bring this down. Take a deeper retracement about 93. Alright, so how do we figure this out? Let me take this off right here, and I'll put a set of fibs on from the swing lows to the top. Alright, now we're looking for where's the most opportune place for that trade to bounce on. So we see we got a top here, we got a top here, we got a bottom here, and we got a 214 right here. So the most opportune place is to bounce on the 214 up to here. Alright, that's trade one, and then a break, hook, and go, and we're coming up to here. We probably won't get here because we're too high up in the trend. See that? So we're probably
で、どこで跳ね返ってくるかなっていうポイントをやっていましたね。そんな感じでした。で、レジスタンスがあるよねっていうことでやってたんですけどもね。で、ちょっとこの後調子が悪くて、あと残り、9位ポンドとか、ユーロ9位とか、あと銀とかなんで、今日はこの辺でおしまいにしたいんですけども、円絡みですよね。円通貨がどうなっていくかなっていうのを注意して、ドル円ですよね。ドル円見ながら上にブレイクしてくるのか、ブレイクしてくるんだったらクロス円、OG 円とか、ポンド円とかユーロ円とかをやっていきたいよねってことを言っていました。また明日撮りたいと思います。それではどうもありがとうございました。失礼します。